Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. It's the third time I've started this, so I'm just showing you the cards. This is not a political poll. This is a spiritual poll because it's Sunday. All right. What I laid out, and I was thinking about what to do, and what I laid out is when worlds collide, what is our involvement? What is the map to get out of this collision? And what is the outcome? So there's 3 different scenarios that you can pick. 3 different rows, or pick them all if you have a lot of worlds colliding in your life. So, do you have it? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Peaceful among thorns. So when worlds collide, there'll be an aggressor, there'll be some thorny person, and there'll be some peaceful person. I'm taking that as the peaceful person is probably one of us. And this is certainly the way that I think of myself until I get pushed too far, and then I hear the little click in my head, and then I'm a big thorn in somebody's butt. And it's ugly. I don't like when that click happens, but it does. So I try to stay the peaceful. And it feels like I'm coming apart when I'm in there. Now, this isn't just an argument that we're talking about. This is talking about when worlds collide, big things. Because we got a lot of big things coming on right now. When we look at our planet, there's a lot of huge things. And it feels like our world is being torn apart. We're trying to be peaceful, but you've got all these people trying to inflame us. And it feels like the path, well, the cards say the path is coming apart. Coming apart from the thorns, walk away. Is that what it's saying? Or is it saying it's tearing us up inside? I think a little bit of both. And the outcome would be 3 of fire. This is the 3 of wands card. This is a reflection, a planning. But in this deck, in the good tarot deck, this is go away. Get away from this. And find your true compass. We've got lights here, so we still have inspiration. We may be in the clouds a little bit with this, but we do have light. We do have inspiration. We have stars, and we have our compass. So we're going to be okay. It's just, we're in the clouds a little bit. And it looks like we're on a rudderless conch shell. Doesn't it? But I think that is a gyroscope. So it's keeping you upright and it's keeping you on track. It feels like it's automatic pilot. You still need to keep a lookout. All right. Row 2. When worlds collide, your involvement, well, it's not me, queen of your world. So it feels like with this card that doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because whatever's going on, you're right. You're the queen. You're right. I want this, and that's all there is. And it's a passionate card. You look at the red, it's really passionate. And she's holding a spear, so she's not afraid to use it. She hasn't. And when I look at this card, it doesn't look... she doesn't look happy. She doesn't look warm. She looks black and white except for her outfit that she puts on. And she's got crazy antlers. Tiara. But she lives in a building that looks like it's decrepit, that somebody hasn't taken care of it. But she's wearing beautiful clothes. But the house she lives in, it's not so great. And maybe she's just visiting. I don't know. Let's see what the action is. It's a confirmation card, living in a golden palace. So when worlds collide, your involvement is thinking that you can do no wrong, that you're right. It's my world, I'm the queen of it. You live in a golden palace, but this golden palace, it feels like, well, you can go two ways with this. You can hoard all your money, or you could be generous and give some out. It looks like the landscape is pretty barren here. And it looks like these hedges need some attention. So I'm thinking you're held up in that golden palace. You're not getting out much. And the outcome is the Page of Water. The Page of Cups. And this girl looks to be like a mermaid. So we have a queen stuck in a golden palace turning into a mermaid. Queen stuck in the palace turning into a mermaid. This is such an emotional card. It feels like this queen needs to take a time out in her golden palace to realize what is really important to her and start something new. Start a new project. Listen to your inner fish coming out of a cup. The third row. When worlds collide, you hide your true self. It feels like this card is very similar to Peaceful Among Thorns. This card feels really domineering. This card feels like, yeah, whatever you say, I'm going to go into my shell. I'm not going to, speak my mind. You need to grab a little bit of what she's got and speak your mind. In the golden, the enchanted map, the road map, to get away from hiding your true self. Find your compass. I'm thinking that this card here needs to go up to here, and you guys need to go take a trip in a conch shell. This is make sure your compass is on course. Look at yourself and what you're saying. And if you're hiding yourself and veering off your true path, that's a bad thing. How often do we do that? Well, I do it. And go, oops, wrong turn. I don't want to rock the boat. You know what I say? You know what? All right. And so hiding your true self, you got to find your compass. If you don't find your compass, you have the Three of Air. Three of Swords. And this card is all about turning around and finding your light. All of her intuition birds are behind her. She just needs to turn around. And when she turns around, she's going to find direction, and she won't be hiding anymore. And when I use the word she, it's for all of us. Pages are, that can be an adult. Queens can be kings. Queens can be male energy. So don't think that this is just male, female. It's just a lot of these cards are female. I think this one is male and with female up on top. So when worlds collide, if you look at the whole thing, it feels like this row is saying, take a time out, find out what your compass is. This row is saying, don't be the aggressor. You have so much to give. Figure out a new way to give it. This row goes similar to this. Don't be a peaceful among thorns. Don't hide yourself. Don't be a wallflower. Don't fade into the background. Stand up to your true direction. It may hurt. It may be uncomfortable. Let's see. I'm going to just pull some clarifiers on this. See if I can get some. If you what is this Three of Air? What is this heartbreak? If we find our direction, why do we have the Three of Air? If we find our true direction. Our contract's upside down. Okay, once again it throws me. So it feels like with this card, with this row, because we've been hiding our true self for so longer, it feels like It's the snap. We're going to write our compass, and it's going to be a heartbreak. Why? Because we're not following our true contract. We're moving too fast, and it's creating a brown card. It's creating heartbreak. So with this row, we still need to honor ourselves when we come out of hiding. We still need to honor who our true self is. And that's what I thought this would be, but still, honor your soul contract. I hope that makes sense. I don't know why I pulled clarifiers for these when I didn't with all of these, but that one just kind of threw me. All right, you all. Thank you all for watching this Sunday with Spirit. Peace and love.